And with this kick sample, I'm going to turn this guy into a laser zap because sometimes making your kick zap sounds fucking awesome. So by taking this kick into our sampler, I can apply a pitch envelope to it within the sampler over here under our pitch oscillator tab, and we have the pitch envelope right over here. By going up to 48 semitones, what this pitch envelope is indicating is that at the very top point, we're at 48 semitones above our root. We're 4 octaves above the root note. And if I wanted to extend that so that it's going to sweep from 48 semitones above, I can use my decay, and now it will go from 48 semitones above down to the root octave. Now, really cool laser sounds sound better when you use more octaves than even 4. By bringing down my sustain, what this means now is I'm going to sweep from 48 semitones above the root all the way through the pitch of my kick down 48 semitones below the root notes. Now we're going to go 8 octaves and zap that shit on through. Now, lasers are very digital sounds, and so when you use a straight linear curve like this, which is very artificial, doesn't really happen in the natural world that often where you have a linear anything. Lines are mathematical. It's not the way nature designs. Nature designs in parabolas. Nature designs in curves and in spirals. So whenever you're using a linear slope like this, you get an even more pronounced laser-like sound. Now let's just go ahead and play our center C and check out what this kick is going to sound like as we press play here. Doesn't really sound like much besides a click. And that's because the sweep of our pitch envelope is so fast here and is moving through such a great amount of distance that we don't really have a lot of content to sweep through. We're moving through our kick so quickly that it just sounds like a little click, and that's not very lasery. So the trick to turning anything into a laser is to loop some part of it. I've activated the sustain mode of my sampler, and I'm going to loop my kick's tail. And now listen to our sound. We've got it zapping down. Now, depending on how long I make this decay last for, this was 18 seconds, so it's going to very slowly go down like a downer. It's going to take that long to laser its way down. But if you make it significantly faster, you get faster sounding lasers. Cool. So pretty straightforward to do this on a kick here. Pretty straightforward to do it on a snare as well, or just about any old sample. Sometimes I'll throw vocals in there. But let's put in a snare and let's get the snare to zap its way on down. I'm just going to drag it and drop it. And again, we're going to loop a section of the sound. Now we have this very, very cool laser-like sound.